right, Bullring. Good evening. It's September 19th, 2022. So what the fridge happened today? So let's start out with the latest and greatest. And Bitcoin has been in the news, and I've been getting a few messages on what is going on with Bitcoin, Coach. All right, so let's go through this. Bitcoin is in a downtrend, still falling down, but you can still make money from Bitcoin. Now let me show you. I'm gonna turn something off here. Volume profile. Two good entries today. If you're like me and you're playing the 5 MA with the 50 MA here, whenever they cross or they bounce off each other, it's a good time to get into any trade, especially crypto. Let's see what you would have made here. So let's say you get in your trade here and you get out at the first time the 5 MA, which I call Coach's Lightning, bends over. You would have made 3.69. If you would have held, you would have made almost 5% return. So when this 5 MA curls is usually when I get out, and there's nothing wrong with getting out and you made 3% or maybe 3.6%, but Bitcoin is falling. And let's look at some interesting facts here on Bitcoin. I still have Bitcoin charted from a while back. We have Bitcoin still in a falling wedge. Some people might not want to hear this because they're long. Bitcoin, don't forget, Bitcoin will survive. But for now, Bitcoin is still headed down. And I'm going to give you an estimate in a sec here. And I think Bitcoin will probably hit about 10.5, 10.6. Eventually, it could go down a little bit more. Doesn't mean you can't make money. I mean, if you're interested, I'm going to leave you guys a link. You can join my group. I can teach you a little bit more about bounces and how to play Bitcoin. Just shows you one example. You can get in whenever the averages are crossing. And if we go over to the 1 hour, okay, I'm just going to draw you guys a nice little trend line here. So if you do this, okay, for example, and you see Bitcoin hits this trend line, okay, or any stock, you know, you can play a put, you can short the stock, okay, or if it breaks the trend line and it starts going up, then you can get in for a purchase or buy some calls, okay. Bitcoin is going down, markets are bad, but it's not the end for Bitcoin. So I would not be worried yet. If you're in for the long run and you already got something in there, I would average down. But for now, Bitcoin is making a few new highs for the day. And there's a couple entries there where I got in and I made a nice little chunk of change there. So if you're interested, like I said, I'm leaving the link. And you can play Bitcoin in any stock on the 15th. And I will show you in our chat group how to do that. Okay. Now Ethereum's the other one's being watched big time. It's a little green here. Same thing with Ethereum. Here you go. You had an entry there. Then you had another entry there. It is following Bitcoin, obviously, if you look at the chart. And that's fine. Just depending on your wallet. You might want to play Ethereum if your wallet is not as big as needed for Bitcoin. So that's what I got for you guys on crypto. It's not the end of the world. They still are in a downtrend, but they will bounce. Okay, they will bounce. People believe in them. All right, so let's go to our Bullring, and we were watching FedEx, and FedEx made a jump up today, about $1.88 from yesterday's close. Good job. Okay. So it looks like FedEx is gaining momentum here on the 15-minute RSI. The 1 hour, it looks like it's trying to flip down with the MACD. So it might be a good time to enter for a short position or a call, but not for so long. That's what I mean when I say short, not necessarily short in the stock. Okay, so let's go over to SPX. Same thing. We have our SPXS, which is the triple leverage for SPX, in case you guys didn't know. So let me take you over to SPX. SPX goes down. SPXS goes up. So it's almost like SQQ, TQQQ. So keep an eye on that if you want to play a cheaper option. You do have SPXS. All right, we saw the VIX today. The daily started making a move, but at some point lost momentum again around the same area, $28. It's interesting. So SPX, let's go over to the 15-minute chart. Did a good job today. Fell, then came back up, came down a little bit, then rallied up. We're expecting a short bull rally, but for now, I think that this is a day early. I expected this tomorrow, so be careful. Tomorrow, if you don't see any good entries and you're a day trader, I would wait, or I would paper trade. So let's go over to SPY. SPY is the same thing. Now, today I went over to StockTwits because I have a few folks over there that I like to give alerts to, and I told everybody once SPY gets past 386, I would feel comfortable buying some calls, which I did. Okay, and when I called it out on StockTwits, this is the response I got. So this guy says MF, which I don't know what that means. Hardy har har. Why would anyone buy calls after it just rebounded $5? You sound dumb AF. You're telling people to buy calls after they missed out on the chance of buying calls at 382. And of course, at 3:22 p.m., I responded and I said, how did I do? Of course, my call out was buy above 386, do not hold overnight. And if you look over at the chart, you can see that not only did we have one entry there, and we had a second entry there, okay? Obviously, this young man or young woman does not know how to trade and use technical analysis. I'm going to tell you how I decided 386, okay? There's a nice indicator called volume profile. And if you look at the volume profile, okay, we see here, oh my, what is this? At 386, all the way to 388.22, there's a gap. So I'm going to post this video in StockTwits. I left him a message. He has not responded to me. And, you know, no feelings hurt here, but I do want to teach him and invite him to the group for free. Big gap here. Look at this. Okay. So charts don't lie. Technical analysis don't lie. Look at this gap and look at what happened with the stock. It started here, came back down. Okay. And it had a little bit of a bearish run or a bearish rectangle. Then it came up. Okay. So anytime you're trading and you need confirmation, volume profile will be one of the ones that I would recommend. MACD is another one. It's a few other ones. So feel free to join our group and I can teach you more. But this is what's going on with SPY. I don't suspect SPY will continue to run. If it does, be very careful. Have a very tight stop loss. Okay. Now, what happened today with the market? Why didn't it continue to go down? Well, you had Tesla on a very nice bull run today, okay? And it was just simple, straight off the bat. Boom, Tesla jumped up. And then you had Apple do the same thing. Boom, jump up. But then the market was like playing a tug of war, which we call sideways. And the reason why is because we had Amazon struggling today. Okay. So Amazon was not really taking off. And you can see here, it didn't do what Apple did. It just kind of went up and down until finally it made it to the 50-day exponential moving average. And it just went sideways. And at the end, it rallied a little bit. But this right here is what held the market down. There was another stock that did the same thing. And that was Microsoft. Oops, wrong arrow here. It was Microsoft. So Microsoft went down. Boom. Just stayed down till about noon. See that? Then it went across. So no power here from Microsoft at all. It was just dead. Then it went across and finally it rallied like everything else. But that's what held the market for a while. Google doing the same thing. Really not moving a lot. But Apple, Amazon were the winners. Microsoft and Tesla and Apple were the winners. Amazon, Microsoft, not really. So that's what held the market back. So what's going to happen tomorrow? It's going to be a really tough day. So my suggestion is be very careful with the entries. And I'm going to show you one of the things I always recommend on how to enter. But before I do that, I want to remind you that Wednesday, 2:30 p.m., Fed Chair Jerome Powell has his news conference. And if he raises rates to 75 basis points, which he already said he would, watch out. Some people think because of his last speech and he was saying that he meant business and there was going to be pain at home and in the economy, that he might raise it 100 basis points. And if he does, you have my permission to buy puts all day. Of course, check your indicators, but this is a consensus right now that if he does raise it that high, it's going to be an interesting day, and we do think that the market will slide down. All right, so let's go to tomorrow. So let's pretend you're playing SPY. And tomorrow is just a really wishy-washy day. And we're going sideways. We're going up. We're going down. We don't understand what's going on. Nobody's talking to us. Okay. Trust your indicators. So I'm going to show you how. Okay. So if you don't play with Heikin-Ashi, smooth buy sell, it's up here. I'm going to show you how I use it. I turn this indicator on and I like to use it on the 15-minute. You can use it on the 1 minute, okay? And this is what your chart's going to look like all day. It's going to look like a big traffic circle in the middle of Los Angeles. You can do the 5-minute, same thing, a lot of traffic. 10-minute, same thing. Okay, a little bit less traffic, but that's your choice. I like the 15-minute or the 30-minute. Okay, so let's go with the 15-minute. So if you're going to enter your trade on the 15-minute, there's two things that I'm going to watch out for tomorrow. So this is just for day trading. This is not for swing trading. It could also be considered a form of day swing trading, but you have to get out. So here's one entry point right there. Okay, so you had a buy signal this morning. Let me see, give me a second here. So in the 15-minute, we had one entry there, okay? Then if we're going off of our MAs, we had a little bounce here, and I like bounces. It tells me that there's resistance. I jump in. Then we had a confirmation here, a sell signal. If you didn't do it off the bounce, you can do it off the sell signal. And then it started turning. And remember, Coach's Lightning, when it curls, it's time to get out of your put, get into a call, or vice versa. So here, there's another entry. And then, of course, your last one here, when your 5 MA, Coach's Lightning, crosses with the 50, okay? So plenty of entries here. If you're a swing trader, you're going to wait on the 4 or on the 1 hour. And let me show you how that works. Very simple. Okay, I got a sell signal up here. I stay in it till I get my buy signal. And if I enter here and I wait till I see my buy signal, and I make 8% on this, it's a $35 move, okay? 4 hours, okay? Now, let's do it again. Let's pretend now we enter in a call here, and I measure the move, and we go up until we pass, and we see the curl right over here. We see the curl on Coach's Lightning. Would have made $17 move times whatever delta you're playing, or a 4.48% increase. Okay, last one. We cross on the 15 or your sell signal here. And again, I measure my move. And let's say I'm down here and I start seeing a curl. Maybe I get out, maybe I don't. But I have a $21 move. Okay, and this is SPY times whatever delta I bought. So if you're not sure because of the market, one thing you can do is extend your time. Don't play it during the day. A lot of good moves, a lot of good entries to do right around the 1 hour and the 4 hour. But if you're going to play on the 15, remember you have two type of signals. If this confuses you at all, replay it, replay it, replay it. If you need more help, click on the link. Come join me on Telegram, and I'll definitely reach out to you one-on-one. We can even do a live trading session with some of the team that's in the room, and you'll learn a lot. Okay? So I hope this helps, guys. Stay patient. If you don't stay patient, if you don't stick to your rules, you're not going to be green. So make sure you stay patient. Okay? Now I want to walk you through our website one more time. So when you guys come over, you'll know how to get into the room for free. All right, and here we have bullringtrading.com. Okay, you come to the home page, and you're going to find this page here that tells you different ways of trading and the definitions. Okay, if you want to learn more, you can just click on Teach Me, and there's some free courses in there. The other part is catalog. You want 30 free days, click on catalog. Go down to the catalog that is in dark mode, and that's our free 30-day trial. You click on that, click buy it now, and it's going to take you to your cart. You enter your information over to the left, and right when you get ready to pay, you just type in free 30 and hit apply. And then this will get discounted by the full price, no taxes, and you get it for free. So don't miss out. If you're not doing well in the market and you're losing money, get in a trading room. Doesn't matter which one. You will find out which is the best one once you get into different trading rooms. So this one is for free. Why not try it? So I hope this helps. If you guys found this valuable, do me a favor. Hit the like button and also click subscribe. And if you know anybody that's interested in trading shares, and wants to learn more, feel free to forward this video to them, and I would appreciate that. So again, if you need help, you have it here. It's free. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and remember, be patient.